Hello, my viewers and subscribers. I want to thank you so much for your good job. You guys are simply amazing. You are the best. I want to thank you for all your subscriptions. I want to thank you for the comments, for the like, for sharing my video. Thank you so much, all of you from Nigeria, from Ghana, from India, USA, different parts of this world. I am so thankful to you, and I'm encouraging you to keep watching my video for more interesting, things that you need for your business. Now, this is Vital Rich Concept, improving your life, growing your business. Here I share chivital selling and packaging method, the best selling and packaging methods for small and micro businesses. Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how you're going to seal bottles that their cap do not have their own seal. Now, what do I mean by that? If you look at this packaging bottle, you see, this is the cap of the bottle, the cap of this bottle. So if you look at it, it does not have its own seal. You will have to seal it with a nylon. Yeah. Now, but this one has its own seal. I've sealed, I've packaged something. I packaged turmeric with this bottle that has its own, the cap has its own seal. You can see this line here is a seal. So maybe for some reason you couldn't get this kind of bottle that has its own seal. There are different bottles that have their own seal, different shape, different sizes. But let's say for one reason or the other, you didn't come across them, or you don't like them, or you prefer the one that doesn't have cap, that doesn't have its own seal, whatever the reason may be. Now today I want to show you how you're going to seal those bottles that do not have cap. I'm going to pour this product here. This is ginger garlic mix. Ginger garlic mix. You can see it. Active ginger garlic mix. Okay, so I transfer the product, the item, I transfer it to this bottle. Okay, so if you want to find out more about the bottle that the cover has its own seal, then check it out in my previous video. You're going to find it there. Okay, so I transfer the items. Okay, now you use the bottle cover to cover the item. Normally you cover it tight. Make sure you cover it tight. That is tight. So right now it is tight. Now you need the items you need. You need your nylon. This type of nylon it will do for it. There's actually different types of nylon you can use, but I know this one is easy for you people to come across, so you can use this to do the selling. You need this machine. This machine is called, I don't know the real name, but I know is popularly known as gun shooter selling machine. Gun shooter selling machine. So if you go to your packaging shop, you can ask them for gun shooter selling machine. If you look at it, it looks like a gun. So that's why they call it gun shooter. So you need the bottle you want to use to do the packaging, the product you want to package. You need your scissors for cutting, and you also need your tape for measurement. So these are the items you need. Now that you finish transferring the product inside the bottle that you want to use to package, the next thing you're going to do, you measure your bottle. So first of all, you measure the circumference of the cover. Measure the circumference of the cover, which is 7 inches. Now, just like this one, you want to seal it to be like this one. So I want to show you the cover, how you're going to measure we have measured the circumference. So you can see there's allowance here that will hold the product. There's an allowance here that will hold the product. So you do like this. You make sure you measure from here to here. Whatever the bottle is, you have to put that allowance into consideration. So the length you're going to use is 1¼ inches. 1¼ inches. So this is what I got. So right now the length is 1¼ inches. So we measured the circumference, which is 7 inches, then the length 1¼ inches. So the same thing, we are now going to transfer it here. We'll transfer it here. Okay, so we get the same measurement here. We'll get the same measurement here. This is the length. The length is 7 inches. Okay, so you can, if you have a marker, you can even mark it. Now let me do it very well so that you will not get confused. You measure that 7 inches, exactly that 7 inches. Then you will add add just a little allowance for the sealing. A little allowance for the sealing. Okay, like ½ inch. You don't need to add up to half. So you can use marker or pen or whatever to cut off that bit. Okay, you cut it off. Then you cut off the excess. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. You cut off the excess. All right. So this is the circumference of the bottle. You can see it. Now the next thing you're going to do, we now get the measurement for the height, and we know that the height is 1/4 inches. So we get it. Just find a way that you'll be doing it and it will be fast and easy for you. Okay, you get it. Then you cut it out. You cut it out. Okay. Now, all right. So I'm cutting out that 1/4 inches. So this, it doesn't matter the bottle, the packaging bottle, that's how you're going to do it. It doesn't matter the packaging bottle, that's how you're going to do it. So if I test it now, you see that it will just be so perfect. You can see it. You can see it. Okay, so now that you've gotten the measurement, you've cut it out from your nylon, your sealing nylon. So the next thing you're going to do, you remember you gave a 1/4 inch as an allowance for sealing. So you use that 1/4 inch to seal up this end. All right. If you don't have impulse sealer, you can use candle to join the two ends together. Check my video on how to use candle to seal. Remember, you must seal the exact you must seal the exact allowance that you put. It doesn't have to be excess. Now you must see the exact allowance that you put. Now the next thing you're going to do, you measure it on your bottle cap to make sure it's the same size. It's not excess, neither is it smaller. Okay, you can see it now. I got it. So this is it. So remember what I said, after sealing, the next thing you will do, now let's assume you had an excess here. What you do, you cut it off. Okay, so you now add it to the cap, to your cap. Okay, even if it's loose, if it's still loose, you can just seal it up a little bit more. It needs to be tight on the cap, but not, if it's too tight, it will not enter. So you have to be strategic. You have to do it very well. Okay. Now, if you think it's excess, you just cut off the excess parts. All right. Now you add it to the cap. So to me, it's okay right now. I like the way it is. So this is how you're going to position it. That's exactly how you're going to position it. I hope you see what I'm doing. So this is how you're going to position it. So this, like a 1/4, will be on top here for the sealing. So the next thing you're going to do is you take your gun shooter. You will have plugged it. Now this gun shooter has number 1 and 2. It has number 1 and 2. 2 is very high. Then 1 is minimal. But I prefer using that 2, so I can seal it once, and give me what I want. So I am gonna plug it right now. It doesn't need to heat up. See, please, this thing is very dangerous. It's not what you put your hand there. You don't allow if kids are around there, they don't even touch this part of the machine. It will burn up your hand. This thing actually brings out heat, terrible heat that is like fire. So you be mindful. Don't let anybody touch it once it's hot. If it's hot and you touch it, it can burn up somebody's hand. How much more touching it, putting your hand here when it's sealing? It is very dangerous. So I've given you that warning. Okay, now let me go ahead and plug it. Okay, my gun shooter is plugged already. It's ready for work. So what do? You on it, you press the number 2. It will start sealing. Bring it closer. I just hope you're seeing what I'm doing. You can see I've been able to close this part, the top. You You can see I've closed the top. You can see the top perfectly closed. Now, the only one remaining now is for me to close it down. That's why I love using the two. I love using two. Okay, I seal. You can see I've sealed it. It's sealed already. Your bottle is sealed up already. Neat sealing. You can see the up. Very neat. You can see here, sealed. So no shop will reject it. So this is a finished product. You now add your label. You now paste your label on the product. So this is how you seal your bottle. Now, please, you don't overdo this thing. If you do it in excess, it will start breaking the nylon. That is your seal, and it will even cause the bottle to start bending. Because the heat coming out here is not a small heat. So it's something you do in maybe few seconds, and you saw the way I did it. Few seconds, very few seconds, you're done. So this is how you can seal your bottle that the cap does not have seal. So you seal it, then after which you add your label, and you can take out your product to the shops, supermarkets, or whatever you want to do with it, exportation or whatever. So this is how you seal with bottle that their caps do not have seal. I hope you learned something new today. Thank you for watching my video. Watch out for my next video.